you would not get so bored with each other right away?
Well, you know.
Why are you so bored with each other?
Well, you know, you need to do a variety of different things just to keep your brain working.
Well, my brain is working, and I've been with the same woman 15 years.
Well...
Now, you enjoy sex a lot? Is sex a major pastime of yours?
We're like into natural things.
You're into natural things, like what?
Outdoors.
Outdoors. Goldie, you like to do it outdoors?
If it's, you know, let's do it.
If it's, you know, let's do it. Anyway, what do you think? It's easy?
Always say.
Is it easy to find guests for this kind of thing? I mean, for God's sake. Goldie, you don't have to talk too much. It's their responsibility to charm you into bed.
Right.
Now, Goldie, will you absolutely guarantee them that there will be a sexual liaison between all of you?
Yes.
You will?
It depends.
I mean, I can see that none of these couples are hideous. I mean, what would hold you back from making love to any of these couples?
Boring.
If they are boring.
Right.
Well, so far, nobody sounds too boring. Hey, ease up, pal. This is my show. Now, couple number 3, you seem very wild. Is that right?
Yeah, we are.
And you've had sex with how many different partners again?
I can't count no more.
1,000,000. At a time, at least.
Don't you think this is something somewhat hideous in the day of AIDS, though? Aren't you concerned about the AIDS?
Yeah.
Are all of you clean?
Yeah.
Have you been checked?
We test everybody.
Let me smell all of you.
Here.
Yes, I believe you are clean. That is true. All right, now let's ask a question. Goldie, ask them a question.
Okay, swinging guy number 2. Which nickname best describes your masculine anatomy?
Excuse me, what country are we in?
King Kong, Killer, or Pee-wee?
Now, you asked the question, what was that again?
Swinging guy number 2.
Yes.
Which nickname best describes your masculine anatomy? King Kong, Killer, or Pee-wee?
Are you King Kong, Killer, or Pee-wee? In other words, I think she wants to know if you're packing a lot of excitement in your pants.
Right.
Am I correct in my interpretation?
No, you're right.
Yes, go ahead. Are you?
Somewhat Killer.
Somewhat Killer, but not King Kong.
Not King Kong. A little better than average.
How modest.
Are any of you couples attracted to one another? Do you think you'll be getting together after this?
You and you.
Really?
Why not let the go out after this?
You pretty much have sex with anybody, don't you?
Oh, forget it.
Do you really have sex that much?
She's the
I think there's got to
be.
be a chemical attraction, but I think that
I thought you said it was physical before.
it's physical and chemical.
And what age did you lose your virginity?
13.
13, you lost your virginity.
Well, with me, though, right?
Oh, with you.
was
That
my
you can
first.
honestly say. That's
He was your first,
he was.
and you've always stuck together.
Yeah, but through thick and thin, like through more and less. You wanna look at that?
Less is more.
Now, how did you seduce your first couple?
I was very blunt. Right to the point.
You were at a party? Were you wearing a short dress at a party?
Yeah, I
And
was.
men were admiring your beautiful bodice?
What bodice? I don't have one.
No, I'm saying that men
What
were
a bodice.
admiring you.
No, they
and
were, and I just came right out. I met a whole bunch of people, and I was real comfortable with them, and I just came right out and said,
This was at a party?
let's do it, babe.
This was at a party, and you walked up to a bunch of guys and girls. You went up to a bunch of girls.
Actually, there was more girls. There was 2 guys and there was 4 girls, but only 2 girls ended up wanting to do it. So.
Only 2 girls ended up wanting to be with you.
Yeah.
So you said, please, let's have some kind of wild sex. And in front of the whole party, you had wild sex?
No, not in front of the whole party. Behind closed doors.
You went to some room at this party? What kind of party is this?
It wasn't like there was a megaphone or anything.
Is this a party in Jersey? Am I to understand this?
Yeah, it was
Why is nothing happening to me at parties?
I'm throwing one.
I don't go to the right party.
It's your hair.
It's my hair?
No,
You
I'm
don't-
kidding.
You find my hair
No,
offensive?
I think it's beautiful, actually. I'm kidding.
Because I'm married.
That has nothing to do
You're
with
married.
Hey, listen,
This
who's
is
here to evaluate me? I'm here to evaluate you.
Interrogation.
Okay, so you went to this party and you went behind closed doors. And behind closed doors, what happened? All of you immediately were naked and having sex?
It was lots of foreplay. It was
Lots of foreplay? And what were you
Foreplay.
wearing at this party? Were you dressed in a similar fashion?
I had an outfit on, like a lingerie outfit on under my dress.
You had a lingerie outfit underneath your dress.
belts and all kinds of things.
I see, so you were prepared for some kind of action. You knew that this is what you wanted. How old were you when this party occurred?
20.
Goldie, you still with us?
I'm still with you.
All right,
trying to figure out her question.
all right, Goldie, ask another question.
All right, swinging party number 1. Have you ever had any crabs or lice or any other microorganisms?
Microorganisms like parasites?
Never mind that question, because no one is going to answer that question realistically, and no one even knows what she said.
I don't care if they lie, just tell me something.
Let me ask you something. When you are with another couple, or you're with more partners than one, when you guys are no longer together in the room alone and you have a lot of partners in that room, do you make wild noises in bed?
I'm very loud.
You do. You're very loud.
I can vouch for that.
Imitate the noise that you make in bed, please.
Really?
Go ahead, yes. Pretend that you are on your...
No.
Go ahead, let me hear it. Let me hear it, please, quickly. What about you, number two? Do you make wild noises?
I try to keep it quiet, not to disturb the neighbors.
You try to be quiet. Number three, what about you? Do you make noises? Are you wild?
I say words.
You say actual words. Like what?
Other guys'
Can
names.
I say it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, obviously we're on television. Although you want to call this real television, I don't know.
I go, oh,
Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
He calls out other guys' names.
Well, you can't say that on TV.
As long as I don't call out yours.
Couple number one, do you guarantee Goldie sex on this date? Is that the kind of swingers you are, that you guarantee anybody sex?
Nope.
No, you do not guarantee it. What does she have to do in order to be in bed with you?
We have to approve of her
We have to approve of her.
as well.
It is not a sure thing with them, Goldie, if that's what you swingers are
Well,
after.
what would be a qualification?
Yeah,
What would be
Compatibility?
Definitely, but
We
there's
got
got to be that
personality?
electricity.
electricity.
between us, Definitely.
Couple number two, are you that discriminating, or would you possibly have sex with them? Would it be...
Well, we're a little bit discriminating. First, we like to relax, have something to eat together. Then usually a nice
What the hell
hot
do you eat together?
bathtub.
Hey, whatever you want to think.
All right, when we come back, I want you to describe that to me. We have to take a short break. Okay, we're back to this swinging game of ours, all right? Now, you started to meet our couples. You met Goldie, of course, who is our contestant. She is going to date either couple number one, couple number two, couple number three. Now, couple number two, I didn't get to ask you. How did you first start swinging? How did this happen?
I met her when she was bartending at a bar. I'm a liquor salesman by trade, so...
So there you do. You walk into the bar, and I imagine you were wearing a skimpy outfit similar to this. Were you
Something
not?
like that.
You were wearing something like this. He looked at you and came on to you, and you found him attractive. Is that correct?
It was automatic electricity.
I see. And then the two of you enjoyed each other. At what point did you start to swing? At what point did the boredom set in?
First night.
The first night the boredom set in. Amazing.
Mine
How our
wasn't so-
attention span is so weak.
Yeah,
It wasn't so much
do you think it's
boredom.
television?
We spent a lot of time talking with each
You
other.
guys were at the bar. You had been drinking heavily. Am I correct?
No, I don't drink heavily.
You don't drink heavily. You were at the bar. You were hanging out. And it got late. He hung around the bar. Am I correct?
That's right.
Okay. And then where did the sexual liaison...
Well, I took him home to
occur.
give him a back rub, and...
I'm sorry, you gave him a back rub at the bar?
I took him home and gave him a back rub.
You took him to your apartment after meeting
My
him for the
house.
first time. Were you not afraid that he could be a mass murderer?
No,
Were you not afraid that he could put you in a pot and boil you that night?
doubt it.
Ease up, honey. Now, what, Now, you see, you were not afraid. You felt that he was
No,
a normal
I
guy.
have a good intuition about these things, and he
A good
seems
intuition.
okay.
Now, so then there you were, and immediately you just started to rub his back. You knew you were going to score,
Well, I
did you
asked
not?
him first.
Without a doubt.
Yes. Would you describe yourself as easy?
No.
You were not easy.
I wouldn't say so.
Excuse me, Jim, when did the other couples get into it? They said the first night the boredom set in and they started swinging.
That was my mistake because when he went and changed the setting, so... No,
Oh,
it wasn't.
I
It was
see.
after a while. It was my
Now, let me get straight here. Now, in other words, you were wearing what? What do you wear to work? Do you normally dress in this attire?
Something like this, or shorts.
Short shorts?
Short
With your
shorts.
buttock hanging out of the shorts?
Oh, no, my buttocks never hang.
Your buttock never hangs out of the shorts. So there you were rubbing his back, and then the two of you made love, amour, as we call it on the show, on the couple show. At what point did you meet other couples, though?
Well, we discussed it, and then we decided to pursue it.
I see. And then how did you pursue it?
Well, we just
We're back to where I met her. And she
talked to
her.
people, and...
You were back at the bar, and you started talking to people and said, "Excuse me, I would like to swing with you." Is that correct?
No, you don't do that. You have to be a little subtle. You talk to
You know
people,
how
you find out.
Do you find my boyfriend attractive? Do you find me attractive? Now, you swing with other men as well?
What their interests are as well.
It's iffy.
You've been with other guys in the bed?
No, not yet.